This is Rima bringing you your daily 10-minute forecast at 10:30 a.m. Arizona time. We are practicing mindfulness for all the days of April in order to help ourselves gain control over ourselves and our mind. So for day 2, it is important that you go back and look at day 1. If you're practicing this with me today, do go back and look at day 1 because I've shared some important basics about practicing breathing exercises or pranayam with me, choosing a spot in your house. So please, if you haven't done that, do that later. But today we are going to be, I'm very excited to introduce a new kind of pranayam. Pranayam basically means breathing, giving strength to your life force, which is a breathing. We are going to be doing Brahmari pranayam, or in other words, is the humming bee breathing exercise. And the reason we do this is the humming bee exercise is, there are 2 or 3 different interpretations of it, the way you do it, but either way, it's not wrong. The purpose here is to close our sense organs. When we shut down our sense organs, we're able to bring a lot of attention to our inner world and gain control over our mind, our feelings, and our thoughts. So it is also very cooling. You'll immediately see a cooling sensation that fills your body. So it's very calming to the body and the mind. So what better than that during these times that we need to do this every single day? It takes like 5 minutes of your day and gives you tons and tons of benefits. Involve your children into this as well. It's wonderful for everybody. For those of you who don't know me yet, I am Rima Desai. By profession, I'm a transformational life coach. I am a counseling psychologist and a spiritual mentor. So I do a lot of energy work. I do readings for people. I guide people into living better lives and better versions of themselves. I also teach mindfulness to children now, and I work virtually across the globe. I have clients from 5 different continents, and I enjoy providing this service. I also tutor children here. I love working with women and children. That is my forte. And I specialize in helping women with depression, anxiety, and a sense of overwhelm, like helping them manage their stress in their lives. In any case, today, to start our pranayam, make sure you have these things. I'm not going to dim my lights because I want you to be able to see me. But please dim your lights if possible. Sit in a private, uninterrupted space. I am sitting in Vajrasan right now. Vajrasan means that you if you bend over your knees and then you just sit down and you have your hands over your thighs. But you can even sit cross-legged. You can sit with one leg over the other. As long as your back is straight, you may take back support if it's required. You're fine. Or you can even be sitting on a chair with your feet on the floor at a 90-degree angle. But you may not lay down for this meditation. You have to be seated with your back straight. You, just silence your phone and tell other people not to disturb you. All right, let's begin. So for first, although the light is really distracting to me, but ask everybody who is with you to close your eyes. But before you when you start the meditation, before you close your eyes, you need to be able to see what I'm doing. So I'm going to demonstrate this once and then walk you through it as we do it the second time together, okay? So I want you to watch. In this meditation, we are going to use both our hands. We're going to first take our thumb and cup it over your pads. Okay. Now we're not going to press too hard, just a gentle push. Like I said, the purpose here is to shut down our sense organs and bring all our attention inwards to our inner selves. Then with the first finger, the index finger, there's 2 interpretations. Some people put it over the eyebrows, and the way I was taught is you put it over your eyelids. And then just very gentle. Then we take our tall finger and we are going to place it on the center of our nose, and we're going to touch the points there. So now if you feel more comfortable having your fingers on your forehead, that's fine too. And then some people interpret it as they put the tall finger over their eyelids. The way I was taught was this. So I'm just going to do that, but you're welcome to do this as well. And then you can put your ring finger on the tip of your nose. We're going to slightly push in our nostrils, like just very little. There's no real force there. It's just a sensation. And then the pinky is just going to like stay wherever it is. It's just going to just keep it as stable as possible. So once we do this, obviously our eyes are closed. Right now I'm letting you see what I'm doing. We are going to take a deep breath in, and while exhaling, we're going to make a very gentle sound, and that's why it's called the humming bee. It sounds like the humming bee is buzzing. So here's how it sounds like. And now when I'm breathing out, I'm going to pinch my nostrils in a little bit. It's almost like breathing out when you're doing the Om chanting. So let me show it to you once more. Again, this is one interpretation of where our fingers are. The second interpretation is over the first finger over the forehead, second finger on the eyelids, then the third finger, the ring finger is always over the corner of your nostrils. It'll pinch the nostrils when you're exhaling, just slightly pinching it. And the thumb is always on the ear pad. The pinky just lies wherever it is. So as long as you breathe out, you're making that sound, and then you can come back to your normal breathing if you feel the need to catch some breath before you take the second breath in. Now, another way to do it if you're not comfortable breathing in and out is just to stay in this position. So you just put your fingers, place your fingers over your sense organs, and you close your eyes, and you just stay silent, and you keep putting all the attention. If there's thoughts coming to your mind, you remind yourself to just focus on your breathing as you're breathing in and out. So that's just another, there's always modifications that you can do to suit your comfort level. And I want you to practice that, and I want you to write in the comments below, write to me or maybe personal message me on what are the benefits you found. How did it help you to practice this? The best part of this is it requires like 2 to 5 minutes a day. You can do it 3 times a day, before bed, after you wake up, anytime in the, if you feel like your children are constantly bothering you, do it in the bathroom when you go for a shower, or, just find ways to take care of yourself. And let's do this together once or twice. Let's do it once or twice together. And after that, every day I'm going to give you about 2 tips on mindfulness. So every day we'll address 1 or 2 emotional habits that's going to help us build our inner strength and nurture ourselves in a way that we're shielding and protecting our energies against these negative times. Right? So let's start. Let's do this together. I'm going to walk you through it. So you're going to close your eyes, sitting straight with your back straight, whether in Vajrasana position or cross-legged. And your thumbs, you're going to take your thumbs and gently cup your ear pads. With the index finger, you're either going to place it on top of your eyebrows, like on your forehead, or just right above your eyelids, just below your eyebrows. So either way is fine. Your middle or your tall finger is going to go on the center of your nose, and it's going to like gently push the points there, right at the center of your nose. It's going to bend a little bit, and that's fine. Your your ring finger is going to go at the end of the nostrils, and just let them be there gently. And the pinky finger will either just be flying in the air, or if you can, touch just around your mouth, parts around your mouth or your cheeks, just let it be there. And now, as you keep your eyes closed, you're noticing how calming this posture is. Just be quiet for a few seconds. Beautiful. Bring all your attention inwards. We're now going to take a deep breath in when I say go. So wait until I say go. And then while exhaling, we're going to slightly pinch our nostrils in, just gently, and then make a humming bee-like sound. We're going to make it just like when you're exhaling while Om chanting. So ready? Go. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Slightly air coming out of your mouth and making the humming bee sound. Perfect. You don't need to open your, like, separate your lips. You just slightly need to create an opening in your mouth to create that sound. Once again, we're going to breathe in when I say go. Go. Breathe in. Now pinch your nostrils in a little bit. Remember, you're gently touching all these points, and breathe out, making the humming bee sound slightly from the opening in your mouth. Let's just stay in this position in silence. Keep up with your pose, just in complete silence, bringing all your attention to your inner life force, which is your breathing, your prana. That's why we call this pranayam. It's the exercise and the attention given to your prana, which is your life force. There's a lot of strength in our breathing. And just like to build anything in our life, we need to give it attention. If we give attention to our prana, our life force, we're able to strengthen it. Beautiful. You may open your eyes gently when you're ready. Just feel your surroundings. I'm going to move from Vajrasana to your cross-legged because I need to move my feet for blood circulation. Lovely. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel the benefits. There's a big cooling effect. There's a smile on my face. I'm feeling so good. Like, notice your feelings. Giving attention to our feelings, our thoughts, noticing our prana, our life force, is the first step to building emotional and physical immunity. Yes, exercise is important and sleep is important, but it's also very important for us to give attention to these things that just by itself, giving attention to the prana and practicing simple exercises like these can boost your physical immunity, not only your emotional, which is plus at this time. That's like dollars at this time, right? Okay, now what is our the advice or the suggestion that I want to give you all today? I want you to imagine, this is wonderful for children. You can share this with children because they will be able to relate to it. Imagine that our mind is where it's our emotional body, where we store our feelings, right? Imagine, and we feel our feelings. Basically, it's a feeler. So imagine that the mind is a plant. It's a budding plant, okay, and it wants to grow into a tree. What would you give a plant to nurture it? We would give it water, sunshine, and fertilizers, right? Healthy fertilizers. What would we not do to the plant so that it dies? We do not want it to die. We want it to continue to blossom and bloom. So what would we not do? We would not do everything that it doesn't need, right? We wouldn't keep it in the shade. We will give it enough sunshine. So we wouldn't shy it away from sunshine, from water, from its food, basically, and fertilizers. Same thing about our mind. What does our mind need to blossom and feel happy and be in a state of stability, like feel stable and good? It does not need negative talk. It does not need negative news. So for today, what we're going to practice two things. One, we are going to practice being in the moment. We're going to practice worrying and thinking, not even worrying, just thinking about today. Do your best that every time your mind wanders and thinks about tomorrow and after that and future or past, just remind yourself gently, hey, let's just think about today. Let's just think about this moment. And a great way to do that is to check in with yourself, to pause. Whatever you're doing, just pause, like become a statue for 2 seconds. You can give yourself 2 seconds of your life at the very least. And ask yourself, what are my feelings right now? That's a great way to nurture your mind as you start giving it attention and building awareness. But there's also one more important thing we're going to do. For today, we are only going to talk to people that do positive talks. So if you know that somebody is very good at immediately talking about the news and what happened and negative events, you're either not going to call them or interact with them, or you're going to be assertive about telling them, hey, for today I'm nurturing my mind. I do not want to talk negative things. I do not want to hear about negative things. Can you please put that aside, with at least while talking to me? Can you please not talk to me about it? You can be humble and polite about it, but be sure that you're being in the company and you're consciously making choices that are only positive. Play games with your family. Talk to them about generally how we would talk to people when we call them, when we call our friends and family members. If there was no coronavirus, what would we talk to them about? All the positive things. Let's do that for today, right? So that is my suggestion. Once again, your mind is a budding plant, and you're going to nurture it so that it's going to blossom. You're not going to give it things that's going to make it crumble. This is life coach and counseling psychologist Rima Desai. Thank you for joining me in today. I am sometimes able to see some people that are, some people who comment, like, thank you Dushyant for your comment. Now I know you're live, but I'm not able to see anybody else that's live, and I don't know why. And after I close the video, it shows me that there were so many viewers. So if you comment, then I'm able to know that you're here. Let me know if you practice this Brahmari meditation. There are YouTube videos on it. Like I told you, there's 2 to 3 different interpretations of how you place your fingers. It really doesn't matter. The whole idea is to shut down our sense organs and bring our attention inwards. Thank you. I'll see you again tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. Arizona time, every single day of April. Bye-bye.